Oh, welcome back to Slice and Dice. I've been definitely in the mood to play some hard lately, so let's play some hard, shall we? I have 5%, 20% wild modifiers on. Oh, that was because I was playing Hell, actually. Some fun stuff comes out of that. I'm gonna keep playing Force. I know maybe it'll be a little boring, but I want it to make sense again. My Force opinion is that item poison is actually kind of bad for this team. And item or early curses is usually very easy. Although +4 tower is kind of scary. I'd rather die than play slippery dice, though. I'd actually honestly rather just lose the run. Slippery dice is probably my least favorite curse in the game. Or heavy dice, one of those two. It's not bad, it's just really obnoxious. I don't want to have to go like, ooh, well, do I want to keep this? Oh, I don't know, I'm at the limit. But heavy dice is worse because sometimes you roll bad and then you just press R and it goes nope, and then you have to like process what you're taking. In Force, I am down with Sinew. All heroes add mandatory to all sides? Is that bad? I think that's annoying. I'm gonna play training. I think sometimes you do pass your turns. You don't want to play that. So, I don't know. That's a weird one though, for sure. It's cool that there's still generated curses to find that I've never seen before. Ooh, I do want polearm. I am willing to take the risk. Ooh, Emerald Shard too. Big hitter 9 or handcuffs. Handcuffs is fine. I don't care too much about handcuffs. Big hitter 9 is like, if I fight the hand, my run is over, so I'm not down with that. And there's nothing for polearm right now, but the thorn isn't all that scary, and polearm can do some really cool stuff later on, which is why we're gonna roll the dice on it here. I think it should be pretty good. Oh, you're not hitting. Oh, you're hitting Sinew. Okay. I don't care about that. I had to pause for a second. My dogs were going off. I don't know what the hell I was saying before, but anyway. I think we just aim Wolf here. I'm not too worried, to be honest with you. Force with early curses, I think should be... I think should be very winnable, right? I'd be surprised. Just counting real quick. I think I can lock this. So, fighter lives or dies based on if this wolf dies. So it's up to him to either roll a 2 or Scoundrel to roll a 1 with his 1. And it didn't happen, so it's whatever then. It happens, fighter, it happens. Sometimes Scoundrel goes XXX. You could have rolled Defender for the 1 damage, I guess, but I don't know. Maybe you shouldn't lock the 4 there, even. Hard to say. Sinew knows what he's about, and he's about doing the 1 damage cleave. This is for sure a ninja angle. Are you seeing this guy? He's speaking his truth, and his truth is ninja Sinew. Please leave. I should have just locked that 4 initially. Oh, well. Yeah, I'm gonna click on Knight. Sorry, but it was a good call. It's a good call out. I'll go archery training here, I think. I don't love exposed middle, although I guess it's not that bad with double grays, come to think of it. Archery training is just kind of scary. There's damage sides with my top side. Oh, handcuffs, of course. It's all good, it's all good. It's a lot of exert damage here, so we have to be careful not to exert ourselves too much. Like, I don't want to double exert if I can avoid it. We're gonna be here for a long time. That's all there is to it. This fight's gonna take a while. I have Knight Sinew as my first 2 picks, and I'm into the dog. We're gonna be here for a while. And these dogs are trained. What the hell? They are not missing. But it's okay, we're getting a bunch of AoE damage in. It's all good. I make a lot of fun of Alpha because he's kind of a joke, and today is no different. I gotta say. It's fine. You can exert to kill one wolf here, I think. And then, you know, the alpha plan in this game mode is to just kill his wolves, and then he's not a big issue. Fine. Sometimes you can race him to save time, though. Yeah, I think here, I mean, we just stick to the plan, you know? It sucks, but you do what you gotta do. Although, to be fair, I can just full block this wolf. I wonder if it's a mistake. I guess not. I don't know if it really matters, honestly. I'm doubtful. What's Alpha gonna do to me? Woo woo? Doubt it. It's all good. I've said it before, I'll say it again. I think that boss is kind of a joke. He's kind of a loser. I like the kilt here. We could do something with kilt plus polearm, maybe. It's also less offensive for Emerald Shard if I get anything cool with that. Oh no, it's all damage sides to my top side. Eh, whatever. I don't actually know what polearm does. That's what I'm realizing here. No fucking clue. What I do know is that this snake, or the snake rolled training side, and if they don't do damage to me, I just press end turn here. Love this fight. Blind plus goblin, it's so funny. Bye guys. Ogre militia. Ogre, more like rogue. Because I'm gonna click on rogue here. Ah, good one, me. Man, I'm good at this. You know, if you said to yourself, isn't there no reason not to put kilt on defender? Sure. I'll give you that one. There was no reason to not put kilt on defender there. So, you know what? That's fair. It's the sort of thing that is basically never going to matter, so I just don't bother with it. Syringe magnet. Magnet's another one that I catch some heat for not using. I can click on it. It's never going to do anything, but I can click on it. I have seen some people throw in a little bit of flame because I didn't use it, though. In a run where it could have been marginally better. I found a good way to put it, finally, after talking for a long time about this game. Sometimes people will point out, like, man, you really made this misplay. Maybe you made this misplay. Very rarely, and it does matter sometimes, but very rarely do these misplays that I make matter. And my theory is that in situations where they do matter, whatever, I'll find the line where I need to use it, basically. Like, a lot of times, things like that kilt, right? That is technically incorrect to do, but I'm gonna play Guardian here, by the way. It's technically incorrect to not put the kilt on someone, but it's very unlikely that it's ever going to make a noticeable difference. Or like how I didn't put the kilt on Sinew there, right? But it's mostly in combat misplays that are more clearly not going to matter. Guess I'm not locking a fucking shield here. Roll better, idiot. Fuck you, scum. If you want to be safe in this fight, you kill the gnolls. I'm not going to be safe. I'm going to be greedy. I want the item. Killing Sarcophagus is worth. 7, you're on 16. Oh, is he huge for that tower? Oh, yeah, it's kind of hard to kill this guy. Especially if I double exert here. I'm running the numbers. I think it's kind of dire. Yeah, I'm gonna give up on killing this guy. I think Tower 4 plus my hero setup made it impossible. I don't have no damage, but I don't have enough damage to kill that guy in 3 turns. My damage is all in the sinew front loading, which is fine, but you know. Eggshell is pretty good. I don't really care that much about Ayu. I'll take Eggshell. Eggshell is good for calculating, Berserker, Barbarian. Those are the two. Because it zeroes out pain. I was like, wow, all the Soodles rolled 6. No, oh shit, that's the Fanatic that just hit a 6. Oh, fuck. That's okay. Rogue's fine with just a 2. I guess it's like this. Kind of, terrifying, though. Because the Fanatic just hits me for 6 without taking any damage. Hope that doesn't happen again. Yeah, there you go. Soodles are like the biggest threat when you have training. These guys are scary as hell. Oh god, team. I was trying to get another kill, but it was not to be. It was not to be. Yeah, the Soodles lose a 2 for their 6, which is tough for sure. Oh, wham. My sinew has just been on block duty, but, you know, it's all good. I think we are, yeah, we're chilling. It was scary though. Definitely for a moment I thought to myself, is this it? Oh, Berserker. Sick. So, Eggshell Berserker means that he takes 0 damage from pain, and then I can just give him full arm. Do I care about this? Not really. Not a lot. Yeah, Berserker should just crush through this mid-game for us. Should be rather strong. And that's a militia dead. Are you? No, not quite. Although I can go 4-1, parry, kill the other militia, and then I'm pretty much guaranteed to one-tap this zombie next turn. I have so many 4s for him. Crystallize. That's very good. We just crystallized this guy. And now he has we have more exerts that are good. Wow. It is a little concerning that I have I have like multiple you can just whiff and dies here with Berserker and Guardian, but hey, so far no whiffing and dying, so good with me. Yeah. Of note here that Rogue is going to cantrip herself for 4 into Spiker. Like that, so we just lock as soon as it happens. And looking good. Very in for Assassin. We have... So, for the remainder of this run, the game plan is going to be to hold Berserker and Sinew for as long as possible. Because they are very powerful. We're only going to be accepting premium replacements for these guys. Because they are going to otherwise just crush for a very long time. So we can take mediocre, although not even mediocre, Assassin's fine. But that's all I would say, Assassin's fine. I wouldn't say she's like, great, you know? Although I think most of the oranges are gonna fall into the just fine category here. I guess maybe you could play through Roulette. There's no reason to exert. Oh, if he dies to poison, he gets his rotten passive off. I didn't know that. Twisted Flax, it's pretty bad for Assassin. It's pretty bad for everyone. I think Hourglass is fine. I don't really feel one way or the other about it. But I think +1 to all on turn 1. Turn 1 is the most important turn. So if I was ever going to take it, of the +1 items that have situational downsides, I think it's probably the best one. How about that? The situational downside being, like, so situational downside +1 6s, I mean, like, Wrench, where the situational downside is that it only goes on one side, and Ocular Amulet, things like that. Demon Deal is probably one that is very good, though. Worth noting. Good Stasis Bash, it's kind of gross because of the steel side getting fucked up, but it's good for the mid-game, and then if I want to play through steel, I can. But giving up this Giga Berserker is a shame. I'll play Stoic. He's fine. It's good to give myself the second heart out, also. I wonder if this is wrong, though. I guess we'll see. A shame. Sure. I was looking for a bow from Ranger, or sorry, Assassin, so that I could one-tap the Cyclops there. It's all good. I think it goes 2, 4, 4. It's lethal. Like that. Absolutely not on my stasis. Keep it for sure. Duck is good, but it's hard to know if it's good or not in this run. But it's usually good because of these guys. You want to play it on someone like an orange, right? I mean, wooden bracelet's just a no way. So it's duck or bust here. And we have someone who can hold it to an okay amount of value. So it's okay to take the shot, I believe. Throw me down here, Assassin. Why did I even give you this fucking hourglass if you're just gonna keep going? Dodge, dodge, dodge. Aren't you embarrassed? Aren't you fucking mortified? Aren't you embarrassed? I'm starting to think she isn't embarrassed. Here, Hydra. Nice try weakening sinew. Ah yeah, barbarian for sure. This is not a question. He still dies, but all of his pain sides are zeroed. Just thinking, I'm definitely supposed to do this, right? I guess it would times 2. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, I was definitely supposed to take Sinew's cleave chain away. There we go. The +1 is kind of bad here. It's fine, it still dies. It's just funny. It's just a little funny. We're not great at killing slates. Can I get a 2? Does anyone have a 2? You have a 2. Should probably roll for a shield. Could walk 3, which is 6, although 6 and 8 are better than 6, but you get the 3 and the 4, which is important, but the 5 is missing, so it's whatever. I'm gonna roll. Okay, I'll lock. Hey, I got the 2. So it goes 2, 3, 4, and he's almost dead. Good enough. Slate less troubling when it's just one slate versus me. Especially when Basalt is gone. I think we'll call that one a GG. Yeah, very nice, very nice. Oh, we get lion for barbarian. Also very nice. Dude, that Qatar item is so bad. I do not know how you use that thing. It's actually horrific. I'll just make the troll. Wait, really? Oh, it's a colored keyword. I didn't know Fierce's colored keyword worked. I thought it wasn't. Ah, good to know. I guess it makes sense. I mean, it doesn't make sense or not make sense, actually. It's something that I've never thought of. Is Fierce a colored keyword? Turns out it is. Or, sorry, a colored number. There are numbers that are not colored. Like, Bloodlust number isn't colored. But... whatever. We grow and learn every day. I'll think about it, Barb. Oh, Wanderer. Yeah, Barb Wanderer, pretty good. No stasis targets now, but you go Fierce Defy is solid. I think I don't need to break my back here trying to do it. This was the thing, by the way, that someone was flaming me for. Wham on Wanderer. Not that it really matters, because, like, what the hell are we gonna do with this? But there it is. I did it. 3 plus 2. It's fine. It's actually pretty good. You can go 3 there, 2 there. Could hit a bird for 5. And then just kill a wisp. And burst the other one. Although, this pain is a colored keyword. So it's not gonna matter, right? It's all colored keywords, so... I think that this can be kind of confusing for people. I have seen people get twisted up on stuff like this. This is like a constant effect. It's not an order thing. Like, you may think to yourself, oh, well, shouldn't that not work because it was applied after, right? And I don't fault you for thinking that. The ordering is the question, right? Because Eggshell's on, but Eggshell, basically you have to think of it like an aura effect is the best way that I can put it. It's always reapplying, because it's all colored keywords is what it's seeing as 0. So at any point the colored keyword enters, it gets turned to 0. That's the best way I can put it. I am down with Eye of Horus here. I think that Collar's okay, but not that good. Bloodlust Era, 0'd. Poison is okay, actually, for the Collar, but I think we're going to get more value out of Eye of Horus on Assassin here. Can you... No, okay. Just a thought. I was wondering if you could Hourglass first and then Stasis after, but no. That's okay. This is a waste of my time. This should actually be here. Barbarian should be kilted up. Okay. Wow. I didn't realize that Banshee and Wiz have the same side. Never really crossed my mind, I guess. Oh yeah, Fierce. Of course. Could make the Hydra run, actually, instead. Nah, I'd rather make this thing run. That's fine with me. Yeah, Weaken is a debuff. It's not a colored keyword, or a colored effect, I mean. Good enough. And Inevitable. He gets one more round of Intangible, but that's okay. Give me a moment. I want to consider this. Took a thought here for Keeper, because Repel is nice in this fight. Paladin has Cleanse 4, so I think I'm going to end up on Paladin here. It's an interesting thought, though. The other interesting thought here is we can stasis Stoic so he can't be weakened, or we can stasis Barb. Does this work? Oh, this does work. It fucks up the Bloodlust though, which is, I guess, fine, because the Bloodlust is gonna suck anyway. Alternative idea is I move the Fierce to Barb and I just say get him to 20 and then he dies, but it's not very viable. It's inconsistent, for sure. Okay, I'll do it. I think it's fine. So Paladin's gonna roll for Cleanse. Yeah, good. You can lock the self shield. I'd rather roll for a stun or a kill on a wisp though. No reason to reroll that. Okay. Well, obviously we're gonna go 4 damage into Inevitable, 4 poison into Inevitable. That seems like a clear first step. We don't really want to redirect off of Wanderer. I think it's most important here to kill Pain, actually. I can actually localize almost all of the Pain to Stoic, which is completely fine. So we should go this wisp, and then the only one in Pain is Stoic. Okay. And now it's... Yeah, so if you don't know about this, Stasis on this boss, the weaken can't happen, is the short of it. Because you can't change the number on the side by any means. Normally, it's you can't change it and it's bad because you're not able to change off of, like, charged, for example. But you can use it against things like Inevitable to beat weaken, which is nice to know. And we will clean out the wisps here. And we just make sure we break 1 intangible per turn, and this guy doesn't stand a chance. He has no hope, I would say. Actually, if I slap him for 8. The only trouble here is that I actually don't have... Like, a lot of my characters have nothing to do right now. Sure, go hit him for your 5, it doesn't matter. I might have missed a interval there, actually. I think you can echo through weaken, can't you? Yeah. I mean, this Stasis Barbarian is pretty much the only reason I'm going to crush this fight as heavily as I am. That was kind of unfair. But, you know, it's a good piece of tech for you to have in your back pocket, for sure. Stasis into Inevitable. It's good. It's one of the reasons to click on Stasis, because it really does well versus Inevitable, and it does well versus Hexia, because you can get out of the Pain, and the Petrify as well. So you can just take your VIP, give them Stasis, and chill, which is nice. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave me a like, subscribe if you want to see more. I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.